with Soft Square. Today we're going to be working on block 4 of the Jingle Bell Pines. It is a block of the month so long that I am doing. If you decide to get the kit from me, it comes like this in this cute little clear box. You get all the fabric all at once, and so there's not a schedule to this. It's just when I can do the next tutorial. So we are on to block 3, and block 3 is called Gifts Galore, and we are making couple of each of these, and actually it looks like, just from looking at the picture, just one of each. So this is the pattern. Super cute. The kit that I give you is kitted with Riley Blake Basics, and it's going to have this exact look to it. Koffee Klatch are the two designers. Kate Colleran and Chris Poorhouse Designs are the ones who have made this, and it has been really fun. It comes together really pretty quickly. So I have got all my pieces cut out. In fact, I'm hoping to work through these boards really quick because that's all my pieces, all my blocks cut out, and just waiting for me to start working on it. So here's what this one looks like. Here's what I need for block 4. First thing we're going to do is I've already cut everything out, so we're going to move beyond that. We're going to make half square triangles using the background, which is this. We need 2 of these. Using fabric B and fabric C, and C is the red. And a fabric C, make 2 half square triangles, which means we're going to draw a line down the middle, so a quarter inch from both sides, and then cut it down the middle. That will make 2 units, so I will do that. But what else can I sew at the same time? Oh, we're going to do that again, but with the blue. So the exact same thing with this set as we do with this set. And then we're going to start piecing things together. So I can actually wait. Okay. So there's different ways you can do it. You can draw a line, you can crease it like I like to do with where I'm using the iron, or you can follow the lines on your machine if you have it. I have the washi tape here. There's also the Steady Betty thing, and I could do this here just by following my lines, but I feel like it's just a tiny bit too small, so I am going to actually press it. Okay. I'm using the block lock to square things up, and this is a 4.5 inch one, which means I can square anything up to that size, and there are all the other little sizes, and this says to make it 2.5, and I can easily square that up by looking for the 2.5 inch marks on here, and that's where it would square up. So super easy to do with any size, but this is the one that I have in my hands. Right at the 2.5 inch mark, square it up, and voila. Okay, now it says we're going to take each set and do that with it. We're making the bow. So now we need to take this background piece and put it there. So we have this dark piece here. And these two. That's going to make the bow. And this is going to go here with these two. So I'm going to sew those sets together, the rows together, and then the sets. Do that with both of them. And then after that, I'm going to take these and add it to both sides of my boat after this is joined. I chain stitch these, and I'm only going to separate between the colors, not between all the blocks. Because actually, these two, I put them up there in the right order. So all I have to do is add the other side of it and then stitch it together. It makes it a little easier for not chain stitching, but for lining up your joints. So this one needs to go like this. So now I'll just press them and then sew that seam together. Make sure that you press these going different directions. I'm actually going to press the blue going into the middle because of that seam being there. To press it back, it will work, but it does make it thicker because it wants to naturally lay this way. And actually that already wants to go the other way. So that's how I'm going to press both of these so that they are opposite. So there's the back. That's how I press them. And when I do this, they're already attached. They can't go too far off. But they now nest because they offset. And there's almost no wiggle room because the way it was stitched together. And there we go. Now we're going to add the blue background on both sides of that. Iron cooled down a little bit. There we go. This strip a little too wide. It's too long, I mean. So it looks funny, but I'll trim it. So we're going to make a block blocks like this. So we're going to put these two and these two together, trim off the blue, add this to the bottom, and then add this to the package, and then sew the top on. We're almost done, guys. It goes like that, and then we sew our top on. This one, okay, so notice the package is not equal. So this is a little bit smaller at the top than it is at the bottom. So you want to make sure when you match these that you have this line actually matching up. And then on the present, you want the shorter side, which is this one, on the top, and then the bow will go on top of that. So get your orientation right before you go any further. Okay, here's my blocks. They are done. And as you can see on the back, I pressed that last seam down towards the bigger block because there's a lot of little seams going on down here, and it actually would have been really bulky and not looked very pretty if I had tried to press it up. So it is going to the darker or the lighter, but this is not like sheer where you're going to see through it, but sometimes you just have to make a judgment call. And I can see this one matched up pretty good. This one, I don't know why I didn't. So I think I'm going to fiddle with that a little bit. That does bother me. Now it looks better. That's it for this block. See you in the next one.
Soft squares.